Hey neighbors, welcome back to the channel. This is Anarchy in the 603, and you are in for yet another postcard from your friendly neighborhood anarchist. Absolutely nobody's favorite, D-tier production quality, dispatched from off my dome, lightly edited and sent right out to you to wherever you're sitting right now. Currently in front of the fire pit in my backyard, watching the fire die down and knitting a hat out of some koi goo that I had in my stash. But today I'm not here to talk about my knitting, I am here to talk about New Hampshire politics. Now, the thing about politics around here is that it is very much a state pastime in the way that following local New England sports teams is. And usually I haven't talked much on the channel about local politics because they don't typically affect the rest of the world as a whole. And right now, I've got issues that are far more global than the usual state politicking in and out. Hold on a second, gotta tend to this fire. Where was I? New Hampshire politics? Right. So anyway, yeah, typically the politics of our tiny state with only 1.5 million people really doesn't affect the rest of the world much as a whole. However, Senators Hassan and Shaheen have decided to see fit to cast their votes in the Senate to pass the budget that the president and his cronies put forth and avert a government shutdown. And while typically I would herald such an act of keeping the status quo rolling on and keeping the government from shutting down, the fuck are you doing? Shame on you. Like, right now, we're in the middle of the swiftest government dismantling that our country has ever seen. We have the whole state flooded with panicked people worried about losing their Medicare. We have several 100,000 people, families, elderly folks who are now in danger of losing their SNAP benefits, of losing their Medicaid benefits, of losing their elderly home hospice care benefits, of losing their lifelines. Losing the thing that's keeping New Hampshire families going right now while inflation is going through the roof, while things are getting more and more uncertain every day, while their retirement funds are tanking, and we have a state that is chock full of retirees. We're also a state that's in the middle of a housing crisis. Do you know that right now we are looking at a homelessness problem that is out of control? And we are the third hardest hit state by the opioid crisis per capita. How is letting them run roughshod over our people in any way helping the people of New Hampshire? How is having zero spine? No wonder why, Gene Shaheen, no friggin' wonder why you announced early on a couple of days ago that you're not running for re-election. I wouldn't run for re-election if I were you either, because you're a fucking coward. And Hassan, I really hope to hell that you can sleep at night. I absolutely hope to hell that you can sleep at night, because you sure as hell are not going to be sleeping come election season, if we even happen to have one. Sorry, I had to stop and gather myself there for a second. Catch my breath, listen to the birds. Try not to lose my mind or the plot. The fact is, right now, our state, we've got the shipyard. Those jobs getting threatened. We have got our forests. Those forests are getting threatened. We have got our retirees. They are getting threatened. We've got our vulnerable elderly, our children, our young working families threatened. Our veterans from Pease Air Base, from the Guard, from threatened. All of them. And you voted for that. How dare you put the lives of New Hampshire residents on the line? How dare you not stand up? Knitting needle. How dare you not stand up for the ideals of the state that you represent? We are the live free or die state. I can show you not 45 minutes from here, the spot where American revolutionaries once stole the first cannons that were fired off during the battles that sparked off the beginning of our country. It's right over there, just over in Newcastle. And you would claim to stand for our state and our people? Fuck you. I regret it. The only reason why I voted at all for our state senators this past election year, was because the opposition that the Republicans were putting up were worse than y'all. And I knew you were status quo Democrats. I knew that you were basically just another big part of that goddamn status quo machine, that spineless ass machine. But I am ashamed of you. I am ashamed to say that you represent our state. I am ashamed. And Hassan, Maggie Hassan, I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you right now. I hope and pray that someone else comes running for your seat come election season. Because whoever they are, I am voting for them. You are never going to see another vote from me. And this is me who voted for you as governor before. Fool me once, shame on you. Not again. Anyway, before I lose my hard-earned peace today, I want to end on a more positive note. Just like the rest of you, I have been doom scrolling and angry and frustrated and freaking out over everything that's going on. I am by no means unaffected. That being said, where you can, if you can, find a space for some moments of peace and some moments of joy in your day. Even if it's sitting out in a overcast, cool, humid spring afternoon, doing some knitting by a fire pit. If you're having a good day, let yourself have a good day. Get out your fear and your anger, whatever way you have to, whatever way you can. Use it as fuel to help propel yourself forward until tomorrow. And then when you can, find your moments of peace. As for me, I'm hoping to finish this hat today. And already, since I started ranting with you, I've gotten to another color change. There we go. And hopefully by the next video, I'll have a finished hat to show you. Anyway, you beautiful neighbors, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay strong. Stay safe. And as we like to say around in the 603, live free or die. I don't know, just take care, okay? So far, I'm doing my best too. This is Anarchy in the 603, and for now, I'm out.